that's my thing, is I'm not saying I know a lot. I started the pump this morning. It was draining. He turns the line back on. It's not draining. We have to get the 3-inch pump.
But then it stopped. Because now he's got the line on, but just the 2 inches keeping up with it.
Unless it just sucks. There's a void somewhere. I don't know.
Good morning, everybody. We are back on another adventure this morning of helping another same entity, same line. If you guys have seen the previous video, we'll link it up here in the description below. We worked on this line, I'd say 3 or 4 months ago, about 20, 25 feet up. It's leaking in the same spot. We're fixing it. You can actually see in the probing rod down there, we'll give you some good B-roll of that beautiful clear water coming out of there. But the boys we're talking about number one, safety on this highway, signage, barrels, where we parking the trucks, how we dig in the hole. We already know we're dealing with nothing but groundwater the entire time. So let's figure out from point A before we ever dig a tooth. Last time we came down in here, there was already kind of a hole dug and we kind of had to go from there. But you can tell the city entity was going to blade this out. They never bladed it out. Is what it is. We've had 75 days of nothing but rain here. I get it. It's in a very low-lying area anyways, but it would have been a lot more helpful if we could set up our excavator there, dig that way, carry our spoil back over ourselves, because our entrance, bringing anything in, equipment or anything, is on this side. We're going to try and stack our spoil as far away from the hole as possible, go straight down, but try and mitigate some of this water that's through there as well, and try and not get that on top of the boys. We've got pumps upon pumps. We've got a saw. I'd like to cut in at least a 5-foot minimum piece. I'd like to maybe even go a little bit further than that, but I need you guys to understand, we're just installing what is requested of us per the entity. Okay, you guys roasted me in the last video. Just want to make it clear, we can offer solutions. Those solutions carry price points, and city entities have to work on budgets. Okay, if you call us as a contractor, just come fix it. Yes, we do. We're going to fix it to the way we believe is the best ability for us to do so. With cost is definitely down the line. When we're talking about infrastructure, repairs, we're coming in there to maintain a section of infrastructure. We want to give you guys literally all the best possibilities of solutions to your problems. But at the same time, sometimes those solutions carry a lot of cost. Sometimes there's more cost-effective solutions to get the same job done, but may not stay in the ground as long. I'll leave that as what that is, okay? So we are being asked to dig this up, find the leak, find the leak point, cut it out, and put 2 long sleeves is what we call in. They're basically 18-inch sleeves. You'll see them slide them on, and it's where 2 pieces of pipe connect, and that sleeve will go out on either side, and we'll mega lug all the way around. So we'll do 2 of those, 5 to 10 foot section, or whatever piece of pipe the entity brings us to put in, and we'll go from there. But boys are game planning right now, figuring out who's doing what's the ground like, and we're waiting on an emergency locate. We called a locate in last Wednesday, didn't show up. We know from the last time being here there's 1 fiber line, and we've got to get that located before we can start. After that, the plan is, boys, dig it up, get the water dealt with, get some gravel in the hole. Tomorrow, cut, and actually make the repair. The line is draining currently right now as we speak, and then takes about 24 hours to drain this line. This is miles of transmission main. This isn't just a couple 100-foot section, it's miles. This happens to be one of the lower line spots, drains out, takes forever. So they're draining the line with hydrants right now. Then we'll go ahead, cut into that line. You couldn't cut into that line, obviously hot. This is not some little old piddly distribution main. Excited to kick this off. It has been so wet. It has been so unbelievably wet this spring. It's been hard on us. Just true up with you guys. Keep taking licks this year for some reason. Good Lord's got a plan. We're just trying to follow it. But this guy's number one goal today is safety. Safety, safety, safety from the road, safety from the site conditions, safety from the water. Like, we've got to look at all that as much as we can, knowing that it's not going to get any better through this job. So prepare for the worst. Hopefully it won't be as bad as we think, but we'll be prepared for it if it does. Here we go. That just doesn't even give that pipe any stability chance to set right in each long sleeve. If you've got them right here, you guys are just going to be fighting each other the entire time.
Like we did up
Exactly. It could be the 45, this side of the 45. It could be the bell that's 2.5 feet from
the
it.
size of my thumb.
It's cool, isn't it? Made the whole ground turn red, isn't it weird?
Yeah, I seen it. When I got here, I walked down there and found it.
It's one line. That's all it is that one line up top. You're gonna have water the entire time in that ditch. Prepare for it.
Guys, I just wanted to jump in here real quick. One of the first questions we asked them, hey, did you test this for chlorine? Before we ever dug a tooth, before we started unloading things, a few questions we of course asked, and that was one of them. They did. So, kind of a ghost mystery here, so.
Unless it's an underground river. Unless it's an underground fissure of some kind, because the water's high, because 303 quarry will do that. It's got a hole it shoots out of when it rains. When the lake gets up.
Now we played a waiting game.
That's my thing, is I'm not saying I know a lot. I started the pump this morning. It was draining. He turns the line back on. It's not draining. We have to get the 3-inch pump.
But then it stopped.
But then it
stops. Because now he's got the line on, but just the 2 inches keeping up with it.
Unless it just sucks. There's a void somewhere. I don't know.